In what world is it acceptable for the government to track down one of their most trained assassins, super agent, spy, all of the above, who has long since retired and thought to themselves, hey, this guy needs to be put down like a rabid dog because he knows too much. Really? How the hell did you think that was going to go? Get comfortable and let's talk about the comic book series Red. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, let us begin. In the CIA headquarters in Langley, a new CIA director has been announced, and he was going through his entrance ceremony. This also includes finding out the secrets of the whole country, secrets that also included him watching a film, a short film, realistically, in a room called Room R. Now, every director of the CIA has stepped into this room and has come out different every single time. But this guy, he entered there feeling like he knew everything. Well, when he found out the truth, all he said was he needs to die. The deputy director said, sir, are you sure about what you're saying? The director said, boy, didn't you hear me? He needs to die. All the things he's done, all the things he's done in our name, all the things he knows. No man is allowed to walk the earth with that type of information in his brain. He needs to be put down today. Make it happen. Well, you see, this started a chain reaction he would come to seriously regret, because the one man you should not be fucking with is who you decide to fuck with. Really? You just watched a video that proved he should not be messed with, and you still choose to hunt him down? Your funeral? Paul Moses, in fact, was a really nice guy, except for nights when it gets dark, when he remembers the thing he's done to protect his country. But normally, he's actually very cool. He's very cherry. His days are normal. He has a check-in with his handler every single day, and she's a nice lady. Her name was Sally, the only one human he actually interacts with till this day. And everything was good. His days were good. He does the exact same thing every single day. Does his crossword puzzles, goes for his daily walks, and comes back home. But you see, tonight was going to be different. Tonight, he was ordered to be put down like a dog. But you see, he was no dog. He was a wolf. A big fucking wolf. With enough heightened senses to sense a Glock being placed on his temple. With reflex, he reacted quickly, blinding his assailant, picking up his head, and delivering a bullet to the back of his skull. No fear, no hesitation. His situation awareness was on a whole nother level, because instantly he sensed this was not the only assailant in his home. He reacted quickly, jumping out of the way and returning fire. It was a headshot, clean. But the sad part is, he must have not realized this was a three-man team, except he actually did. This was a standard operation. He knew how to proceed. He knew the new guns would pull to the right, so he dodged a bullet, diving under his couch and returning fire, crippling the third assailant. Now he could breathe. He placed a chair on his neck and looked him dead in his eye. Boy, you good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just way better. You're with the agency. Don't even deny it. I know the procedure. I know this is a three-man kill team. Who sent you? I need a name. The man just looked because he knew his fate was sealed. Tell a name or don't. So he decided to keep that secret, and that cost him his life. And Red took it without no apologies because he knew what was coming next. What was coming next was death. He called his handler and she didn't pick up. At that second he knew, yeah, I'm going hunting. So he prepared. He got all the weaponry he could carry, took some numbers, and just left. But before he was going, he let them know who was coming. Hello, I'm Paul Moses. Safe to say, they were all afraid. The people who were supposed to be securing the perimeter were not watching their sides because he was coming. And when he said he was going hunting, he meant it. Every single soul he came across was going to die. He did not care. Everyone was going to die. He wanted to be left alone, but they brought him out of retirement. Why? He was going to find out. But back in the CIA headquarters, they were waiting for the call that he was dropped. Sadly, the call never came. All they got was, yeah, he's pissed off and he's coming. So they prepared. They told all the cops. That is why in the streets, whenever he crossed the cop, he dropped the cop brutally in front of his mates. They couldn't even react because he did it so sharp, so finesse-like. When he stepped out of the car, another body was going to drop. Another cop. He was that devious. He knew how the agency operated down to a T. He knew there was going to be a scout in the woods. So he shot at the woods and he hit a scout. No mercy, no explanation. You came for me. I was retired. I deserve my revenge. And he got it. Every single one who stood in his way got dropped. And for some reason, this seemed like a game to him. There was nothing fun hunting a prey that does not know they were being hunted. So he made a call to CIA headquarters and he said his name for the new CIA director to just lose his cool and start calling him names like, bruh, I did all that for my country and now you want to kill me for it? Thank you for your names, because they were foolish enough to say it. I know who I'm going to kill now. Now, I just want you guys to listen to something. As he lit a cop on fire. Bruh, they heard this screaming from the phone and they knew, yeah, maybe, just maybe we shouldn't have fucked with this guy. Sadly, the teaching wasn't even over yet because right now, he had to find something. He needed access. He's been out of the loop for a minute, so he went to his handler's address. And Sally was not expecting him. Matter of fact, they told her he died. What the fuck? Why are you here? Are you a ghost? He said, ghost? And she explained, they told me you died. He laughed. Girl, we need to talk. I need to tell you the truth. You see, I'm a monster. I'm a killer. I've killed for the government. I've killed for my nation. But I've killed regardless. And I've killed a lot of people. I've killed men, women, and children. I've done this for my country, and it seems my country has abandoned me. So now I'm going to need access. Will you give it to me? And honestly, she just gave it to him, because why would she want to fight a monster, bruh? He said thank you. And honestly, he was supposed to drop her ass, but as he looked at her, he knew, yeah, that would be wrong. So he let her be, and he went on his merry way. The one act of mercy he would ever do tonight. Back in Langley, though, they were losing their minds. They were absolutely terrified. The best killer on planet Earth is coming for them, and they could honestly do nothing but wait. But at that moment, an assistant came through, saying that they knew where he was. He used somebody's access card to access the system, and now they could track him. He was in DC, and honestly, they were happy, because now they could send a kill squad to go end his sorry existence. But you see, he planned this. He wasn't as old as they thought. He knew how to use access codes. He knew they would be able to track him. And now they were foolish enough to send a whole kill team where the kill team was never needed in the first place. Now he was coming for them, and they had no protection. Safe to say, everyone who stood in his way was dropped. Matter of fact, most of them went down with one bullet. One bullet through 3 heads. Hearing all the commotion, the head of security came out like, where are all the snipers on the roof? And the snipers were there, but so was he. You see, he had caused a distraction, and he had dropped each and every one of those snipers from where he sat, like a comfortable assassin. This was his job. This was his life. He lived for moments like this, and he was going to enjoy everything, because he was code red. And as he did this, as he killed innocent people, he remembered that all this was caused because he did his job too well. He was the conquest of his comic book universe, a victim of his own freaking success. Oh my God, my country. From where he sat, he just kept dropping bodies. And when he got tired, he decided to go inside. But first, a gift. He called the head of CIA and said, I'm dropping my weapons. Come out, let's talk. And they were foolish enough to send more guards, like he was a fool. The guards were instantly put down by the grenade. Yeah, nothing. It got so bad, in fact, the head of the CIA called him and said, boy, you better stop this shit, because we know where your family is. You have a nephew, right? In England. You think we can't get to her? He was silent for a moment, and then he was just right behind them. He entered the room like he was supposed to be there. The deputy thought it was a quick draw, but he got disarmed quickly. Red was officially in the room. This was no joke, no soldier, no office personnel. This was an assassin. This was a killer. And he wanted to look the man in the eye, the pathetic little man that ordered his death, knowing full well that everything he did was for his country. The first thing that came out of his mouth was, I killed your family on my way here. The director said, what? He said, of course I did. What do you think I am? I'm a fucking killer. When I start, I don't stop. Do you think I come here to make threats? Nah, I kill, and I kill for real. The director started crying, but the deputy director was cool. What do you think the endgame here is actually for you, Red? Do you think you can escape? Do you think you can hide from us? The only way you could do that is if you kill everyone in this building, but Red simply laughed. You're funny. I've already killed everyone in this fucking building. Maybe you didn't hear me because I was talking to this goofball. I'm a killer. I do this for real. Oh, and stop crying. I didn't kill your family. They're nice people. I hope they miss you. And he pulled a bullet in his brain right there and then. The deputy director froze. He said, "Hi, I see you. You for real." Red said, "Come with me." He said, "Nah, I don't think I'm going with you." Red said, "Are you joking?" He replied, "No, I don't think so. I think you love your job. I think you love to kill. And I think it was a mistake to ever retire you. Look at what you did in one night. You crippled the whole CIA. You a demon." And by that statement alone, he already deserved the bullet. Nobody's a demon. I was made like this. My country created me. And now my country seeks to put me down like a dog. Well, that's not going to happen. For you created a monster. And now, let the monster play. As we see him step into the hallway filled with guns, ready to go to war. Yup, Red was cool. Fuck the movie. This shit was fire.